I'm partial to the odd tower defense title now and then, and even though I've been playing them since I discovered them in Warcraft 3, it's a genre I can safely return to, and it's a fairly safe bet as games go. Ravaged by War has thrown in its lot with the big boys on the App Store, and despite its interesting theme, the game does little to add to this already flooded genre. But this isn't usually a bad thing, because if other TD fans are like me, they'll dip their toes in now and again, and a fan jumping back into the saddle hardly expects things to be all wacky and strange. Small twists on the regular set of towers are given, with lasers shooting multiple targets, rockets doing area damage, and EMP towers that can temporarily stun units instead of slowing them. While the game is presented as amazing style with a freeform approach to placing towers, most units after a certain point generally ignore your towers, so wasting your time on mazing can somewhat be pointless in the long run. The towers and enemies are actually quite incredibly detailed, however you wouldn't know it until you zoomed in all the way, and even then the enemies are often so shrunk down as to obscure how they look. Sadly, the performance of the game in later stages is almost abysmal, stuttering significantly, especially if you decide to speed up the rounds. Ravaged by War is at best another average tower defense title, and like I said, that's not always a bad thing, but at this point it's not hard to expect more polish than this for an average effort. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.